Hello. I bought my Tesla Model 3 last year in September and it cost me £42,080 in blue. It had a range of 263 miles and 0 to 60 in 5.8 seconds, although I hardly ever use that. What I do know is if I'm merging on a motorway having to get out of a junction quickly, it's pretty damn quick. Now, the same car now would cost £47,090. If you ordered it now, you could get the Tesla Model 3 in November, so the waiting list has gone up. Now, the range of it would now be 317 miles. That's an extra 54 miles. That's in theory, although I've never got the 263 miles range in mind. I do hope to when we get to the warmer weather. I bought it last September, so we were into the worst part of the year. So it'll be interesting to see exactly how many miles I can get. Now, what's interesting, pay an extra £1,500, you can have the 19-inch sports wheels, but it will give you 12 miles less range. So I'm wondering, please let me know below, how many people would spend an extra £1,500 for sports wheels and get 12 miles less range, because it comes fitted with the aero wheels, which are designed to give you maximum mileage, which is what's very, very good for me. The other thing I've noticed is that the default pages on the Tesla websites are on these sports wheels, the dearer version, so you have to keep changing it back to the aerial wheels if you're looking at ordering a car. Now, the long range on the Tesla Model 3, that would go to 0 to 60 at 4.2, so it's a lot quicker. It's more than a second quicker. Now costs £56,090. So the Tesla Model 3 long range has 374 miles, and that's over 100 miles more than my 263 of the standard range. But in reality, that's plenty for me. 263, I'm probably stopping every 150 miles if I'm going on a long trip, and that's really more than enough. But so I'm not convinced the extra money is worth paying for the long range. The other interesting thing is, of course, everyone's interested in the Model Y. It's the same price for the long range Model Y as the Tesla Model 3. In fact, you can't get a standard range in the UK Model Y, and it has a range of 351 miles, which is less than the Tesla Model 3 because it's a bigger car, it's higher, which is great. I'm sure people will enjoy the hatch. I've always had hatchbacks. This is the first car that I haven't had a hatchback, but and I wish I had one, but I do like the extra miles. Having the extra miles is good. And the Tesla Model 3, despite being the same price as the Tesla Model 3 in long range, it hasn't got the Tesla Model 3 is much better on the range than the Tesla Model Y. Also, with the Model Y, the Gemini wheels are included. That's what they call the aero wheels on the Tesla Model 3. You can have the induction wheels, 20-inch, standard is 19, for an extra £2,100, and you will get 20 miles less range. So again, please let me know below if you're one of those people that think it's good to spend £2,000 and get 20 miles less range. I really don't understand it. You can't see them when you're driving. Maybe if there was some improvement inside, it'd be worth it and you could get satisfaction. But you know, the car looks great. I think Model 3, Model Y, I think the 3 looks way better than the Model Y, and I love looking at it, but I'm not sure that the wheels would be any better. The other thing is that, of course, I think the grey aero wheels on the Model 3 are a bit boring. When I first saw the Model Y, and the best way to see if it is a Model Y, because sometimes you sort of, they are the same design but taller, it can almost look the same and you have to look again. But the aero wheels, which they call Gemini wheels, are much lighter than the grey. And do you know what, I think one of these days I'm going to just paint my aero wheels a different colour, a lighter colour, some sort of contrast, bit of spray paint, you know, remind me of the 70s when we used to do such things like that. But anyway, please let me know what you think below. So the Model Y is costing £56,090. That's for the long range. Is it worth that much more than the £47,000 for the Tesla Model 3 standard range? Please let me know what you think. It's a lot more money. It's an extra £9,000, and I'm not convinced. For me, it's worth it. I'm definitely not going to be selling the Tesla Model 3. I can see that the Model Y is a bigger car, and that's good, but do cars have to be bigger and bigger all the time? To me, the Tesla Model 3 is a big car. There's no doubt about that. When I was about a year before I actually put the order in, Elon Musk was talking about the compact car, the smaller hatch Model 2. He didn't put a name on it, and I got very excited about that. And lots of YouTubers were, he didn't sort of say a price, but it would be a price that everyone could afford. And YouTubers said, oh, it'd be $30,000, 25. Got down to 18. I think even someone was saying 50. Well, I soon realised, although I got very excited about that car, and I really did want to buy a smaller version of the Model 3, because that would be great for me. I soon realised that because of the Roadster, the Semi and the Cybertruck had all been promised years and years before and hadn't arrived, and I'd be waiting a long time. I suspect the hatch or the Model 2, the smaller Model 3, I suspect it'll be made in China, and it's going to be a lot more basic. But part of my game plan was to possibly sell or part exchange this Model 3 in a year or two, whenever the Model 2 comes out, and not have much to spend, if anything, if it's that much cheaper. Who knows? We'll see. I love my Model 3. I wouldn't swap it. Not going to be buying the Model Y, but would definitely be very interested in the Model 2 hatch, because the boot in this is not great, although it's a big car and you can get lots of things in it. But I suppose the days are gone when I was actually going to put wardrobes and things like that in. But please tell me what you think. It's a complex subject, and I enjoy all your messages. And also, as always, I would say, don't forget to use your reusable coffee mug. And lots of people do reviews on cars, but I've ordered a new one of these, and be here in a few days, and I'm going to review it, because I reckon I've used this 1,000 times over the years. And imagine 1,000 of those coffee paper cups with the plastic lids. Imagine 1,000 of those, and they don't go into recycle. They're burnt, or they go into landfill. And I've used this 1,000 times. It's metal there, a little bit of plastic on top, and it's great. And anyway, so I've ordered a new one, and I will be reviewing that very soon. So thanks very much for watching. So hope that's not a lecture. It's not a lecture, really. Take care, and see you next time. And don't forget to subscribe and like. See you soon. Bye.